What's up guys, my name is Walter Fernandez and welcome to the channel. Now, I just got back from vacation. I went to an island off the northwest coast of Malaysia called Pulau Langkawi, or Langkawi Island if you don't speak Malay, which is most of you. I just wanted to give you like a rundown of like what I brought and how I packed it in as well. But to do that, I got to give you a little bit of context to start with. Now, I went on vacation with my family, namely like my wife, my toddler, and my in-laws. So traveling wasn't gonna be easy in terms of like the amount of stuff that I can pack. I can't just bring my R6 or my gigantic lenses and stuff, so I'm kind of limited to a certain size, and I also just want to bring a certain size just so that I could not have the gear get in my way in terms of like having a good time with my family or just traveling around. I didn't want to lug a heavy bag around and stuff. So I just wanted something that's small that I can like pack in really well and I can bring up on the flight, no problems. Woo! So yeah, I'm just gonna start off with showing you the camera bag of choice, and it is this Lower Pro bag right here. I honestly don't know the name of this bag, but it is a really nice small bag, about the size of my face, a little bit bigger I think. But yeah, it's a really nice bag. It's really deep, so you can technically put a lot of things in. But I put my camera and lenses in these two compartments. They come with two dividers, so technically you can split into 3 sections, but I chose to only use 2. And then it has a zip up here, which you could put whatever you want here. I put like 4 batteries in here for backup. Here there's an SD card slot, which I do not use. I just left it empty, and reason being, I use a SD card case that I actually put in this front pocket here. Now these set SD card case is this. It has like a bunch of like SD card slots inside there. You can put micro SDs and SD cards as well, and it locks in. It's supposed to be waterproof, but I don't need it to be waterproof. I just need it to hold stuff, and that one goes right in there perfectly, and I can just zip it up, and it's great. On the side of this bag there are parts for you to be able to put your water bottles and I know this like water bottle holders, but I used it for a tripod on one side, and the other side I put another camera there. It's a good bag as well, so if you drop this, chances are your stuff is still okay. It's well padded, but don't drop your bag. Woo! Now onto the cameras. I actually brought a GoPro Hero 5. I don't use the newer GoPros just because I haven't seen the need for them yet. I think if I do this more often, and if this one starts to give me issues, then I would change, but I feel like the image quality from this is good, and I did not have to spend too much to get this. I got this used, and it's been serving me well, and I don't really see the need to upgrade anytime soon. This is the battery bank or battery case that I use, which kind of houses 3 GoPro batteries in here. I think 2 of them are from this company itself, Telesin, and 1 of them is the original GoPro battery. This case comes with 2 batteries only, so if you want an empty slot there, but I did have 1 extra already, so 1 GoPro battery stays in the GoPro, whereas the other 3 stays in here until when I need one. Then I kind of just swap it out, and I can just charge it via USB-C back here, and you know, just leave it and it will charge on its own. When it's done, these lights down here will flash green. They'll be green when they're done, they'll be red when it's not. It's really nice because it makes your charging like really convenient. Next up is this Sony camcorder right here, which is really cool because this is the first camcorder that I've actually used like that is properly mine, because I've never had one. This camera is a hand-me-down, sort of a hand-me-down. It's given to me by one of my music students, like parents, and it was because like they were like, hey, we have this random camera, do you want to have it? I'm like, yes, of course, I will take any camera that falls into my hands. And I've realized that real nostalgia for me personally has been digital, because the videos from this looks just nostalgic. If you're thinking of like doing a project and you don't want to spend that much money on like film, if you want the nostalgic look, get this, because I don't think film gives you nostalgic looks. I think it gives you a different kind of look. I think it gives you a beautiful image that is often just associated with being nostalgic, but this is what nostalgic actually is. Horrible colors, horrible dynamic range, everything is just bad, but it's just perfect if you're looking for that nostalgic feel kind of thing. Now last but not least, definitely not least, is the main camera that I brought with me, the workhorse of the bunch. It is this Canon M6 Mark II. Now this is a beautiful camera for a super compact size. It's a 33 megapixel sensor, which is or 32.5 or something like that, but it's a lot of megapixels for an APS-C sensor. I think it was the highest megapixel APS-C sensor for a really long time until Fujifilm did their newer APS-C sensors. So yeah, it has a really nice flip out screen and stuff, flips down as well, and it's really small. I have to say that it's really small. It's also really fast, and yeah, it has all the buttons and dials, which I really love. And apart from that, it is also the EFM mount, which I love because the lenses are super small. Now this is the EFM 22mm f2. It is a tiny lens with an f2 aperture, so it lets a lot of light in. It's great for low light situations, and the 35mm equivalent means it's like, I mean, to most people it's like perfect for street photography and stuff like that. I don't really agree with that, but you know, it is really nice. I use this on a POV photo walk kind of thing. Next up is this kit lens right here, the 15-45. Not the sharpest lens in the world, and also really like small aperture offerings. Actually f3.5 to 6.3. I like this lens only because it gives you that range. You need that range sometimes, and I don't want to bring a bunch of lenses. And finally, the latest EFM lens that I have acquired, it is this gem of a lens. This is the 55mm to 200mm f4 to 6.3. Yes, 4.5 to 6.3. Sorry, my bad. So it's f4.5 to 6.3. I guess it's pretty bad, like aperture ranges, but it is great because it's image stabilized and the range is great, and sharpness is actually really good as well. And the size is just, it's so small, like it fits in my hand, and together with the M6 Mark II, I can do some, you know, some wildlife shots and stuff that I wouldn't be able to get unless I brought in a really big setup. So for a travel kit, this punches way above its class, so this is actually really handy. So all of these things could fit in that bag earlier, the low pro bag, all besides the GoPro, the chest mount, and the battery pack, just because I don't usually keep them with the bag. I don't use them wherever I go. I just use it when I need to do like a POV photo walk or POV something, then I usually just have it strapped on my chest, so I don't really have to find a place to put it in. Woo! So that's it for the entire travel kit that I brought on this trip. I got really good photos with them and stuff. Were they perfect? Maybe not. Probably would fare better with bigger cameras and stuff, but like, you know, I've got to see circumstances. If you're traveling with kids and stuff, it could end up in situations where like you might need to downsize a little bit, and hopefully this video could provide some alternatives for you if you're looking for a smaller setup. Obviously this doesn't apply for every single trip I make. It depends on what I'm going there to do and who I'm traveling with. If I'm not traveling with a kid, I might be able to bring more stuff. If I'm going there to do more photo-centric stuff, or going there for specifically to capture images and stuff, I might bring a different kit. Although this, I can say, can pretty much do the job in most situations already. So yeah, let me know what your travel camera kit is, if you've had like a travel camera kit that you think suits your needs on any travel that you, especially if you're a dad or a mom, if you're a parent. Like I want to know your perspective on that, because you know, it's always nice to know if I could make a better setup than this. So far this has been working for me, and if you're looking for some ideas, I hope this video is of some value to you. So yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and come to my Instagram, and if you want to see the photos that I took on this trip. I think they were really nice photos anyways. Yeah, other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.